You're watching Fox 17 News This Morning, your Code Red station.
Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget who you're with.
Well, now on Fox 17 News This Morning, Election Day is finally here. We are breaking down what you need to know before you cast your ballot right here in the Mid-State. Well, at long last, the big day is finally here, not just in Tennessee, but across America, as we are making the votes count as the showdown between the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, and the former President of the United States, Donald Trump. The long campaign is coming to an end. We have spent the last 2 months trying to look ahead to this particular race. Each candidate is trying to sway voters ahead of Election Day. Now, on the final full day of campaigning, the former president, Donald Trump, was able to hold rallies in several swing states, and that includes in places like North Carolina. He then went to Pennsylvania for 2 campaign stops before finishing the day in Michigan. This is what he told his supporters.
This is a great honor. We're on the 2-yard line, not the 5-yard line. We're going to vote, vote, vote. But we're right there. We're right there. And then we're going to do something, a term you've never heard of, make America great again.
In the meantime, the vice president spent the last day of campaigning in Pennsylvania. She made stops in cities like Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, followed by a concert in Allentown, Pennsylvania. This is what she had to say.
And we finish as we started, with optimism, with energy, with joy, knowing that we, the people, have the power to shape our future, and that we can confront any challenge we face when we do it together.
Well, meanwhile, voters right here in the Mid-State will be making some big decisions about the future of Nashville when it comes to transportation. That includes the mayor's transit plan. Fox 17 News' Johnny Maffey live for us this morning over in Bordeaux to help explain where the polls will open up. Johnny, we're less than 3 hours away.
Yeah, that's right, Justin. But already in Davidson County, more than 219,000 people voted. But yeah, like you said, the polls open up at 7 a.m. It's going to be busy here at the Bordeaux Library, where Davidson County will be deciding the fate of the mayor's Choose How You Move transit plan. Let's pull it up on your screen here. We'll break it down again for you, because today is the day Mayor Freddie O'Connell proposes WeGo would expand to a 24/7, 365 operation. This would also add 86 miles of sidewalks and 600 smart traffic signals. But if you see as well, funding for this would come from a 0.5% increase to the sales tax. Those against the plan fear the safety issues surrounding WeGo, and also, well, they don't want a sales tax increase, but advocates say this will make it easier and safer to get around a growing city.
If you don't like the traffic today, imagine what that traffic will be like in 5 to 10 years when you start to see that population growth. And what we know about a robust transit system is that we build more density along those transit lines. And so you're able to provide more affordable and workforce housing.
It's a massive number that our taxpayers are paying, and only a few people ride the bus. Now, I tell you, I voted Monday and I voted no, but I tell you what I would have voted for. If the mayor had said, we're going to add that percentage to the sales tax and every bit of it will go straight to our debt, I'd vote for that in a heartbeat.
Again, in Davidson County today, it's 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. when the polls are open, and they close up tonight. We'll be talking a little bit about what's going on throughout the Middle Tennessee as well. But for now, Justin, from Bordeaux, Johnny Maffey, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Johnny, thank you so much. Let's get a look at how things are shaping up on the ballot when it comes to...
let's get Madeline hearing me.
When it comes over to Sumner County. That is where Fox 17 News' Madeline Nolan is live for us this morning. They're in Sumner County. She's at the Gene Brown Elementary School, which is a polling location that will open up at 7 o'clock. Good morning, Madeline.
Hey, good morning, and just like you said, it will open up here at 7 a.m. and you'll have until 7 p.m. to cast your ballot. Now, we already know that more than 45% of voters across the state of Tennessee have casted their ballot, so we can pretty much expect a really big turnout for today. Now, with that being said, we're actually taking a closer look at the ballot here in Sumner County and in the city of Goodlettsville in particular. If you will there have the chance to vote for 3 different candidates for city commissioner. Now, those 3 who win the seats will join 2 other commissioners who serve 4 years alternating terms. Now, this election is conducted every 2 years, but the 5 candidates are all independent, starting with Billy Barnfield, Jennifer Duncan, Cisco Gilmore, Stuart Huffman, and Jesse Walker. Now, both Huffman as well as Duncan are up for re-election, but in the next hour, we will actually take a closer look at Millersville and the commissioners over there in that race. For now, live here in Sumner County, I'm Madeline Nolan, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
All right, Madeline, thank you so much. For a deeper look at the races across the country, you can check out the National News Desk over on CW Nashville. Coverage starts at 7 p.m., goes until 11 o'clock or perhaps later, depending on what happens with the national race. Fox 17 News is going beyond the numbers today. As soon as the polls close tonight, Fox 17 News will bring you the very latest on the key races, both on air and online. We'll also have some of the perspectives from our local experts with how the results are going to impact you and your family. That's coming up tonight when the polls close at 7 p.m.